The Simpsons' 20 most shocking predictions for 2026, from Mars to AI, are they onto something? What if a cartoon could peer into the future? For over 3 decades, The Simpsons has entertained audiences with its sharp humor and uncanny knack for seemingly predicting real-world events. From technological breakthroughs to political shifts, the show's forecasts have often left fans wondering, are the writers just lucky, or do they have a crystal ball? As we approach 2026, some of their most mind-boggling predictions, ranging from colonizing Mars to AI reshaping society, seem closer to reality than ever. Buckle up as we dive into The Simpsons' 20 most shocking predictions that might come true in 2026, exploring the eerie coincidences, the science behind them, and the questions they raise about our future. 20. Mexico vs. Portugal World Cup Final. In the 1997 episode The Cartridge Family, the Simpson family watches a TV ad hyping a soccer match between Mexico and Portugal, billed as a clash to determine which nation is the greatest on Earth. Fans have long claimed this scene predicts a 2026 World Cup final, especially since the tournament will be hosted by the US, Canada, and Mexico. But does it hold up? The episode never explicitly calls the match a World Cup final, nor does it pin it to a specific year. This vagueness has fueled speculation, with similar claims popping up during the 2018 and 2022 World Cups. Al Jean, a longtime Simpsons writer, once quipped, "If you write 700 episodes and don't predict anything, you're pretty bad. If you throw enough darts, you'll hit some bullseyes." In other words, the show's predictions often rely on broad scenarios that invite interpretation. Soccer fans know Mexico and Portugal are perennial contenders, but a 2026 final between them remains a long shot. FIFA's expanded 48-team format for 2026 could increase the odds of unexpected matchups, yet the episode's lack of specificity makes this more of a fun coincidence than a precise forecast. Still, the idea of The Simpsons nailing a World Cup outcome keeps fans buzzing. Could 2026 prove them right, or is this just another case of seeing patterns where none exist? 19. Colonizing Mars. In the 2016 episode The Margian Chronicles, Marge and Lisa volunteer for a mission to colonize Mars, poking fun at the challenges of establishing a human presence on the red planet. At the time, the idea felt like pure sci-fi. Fast forward to 2025, and Mars colonization is no longer a distant dream, it's a tangible goal. Elon Musk's SpaceX is leading the charge with its Starship spacecraft, designed for deep space missions. In September 2024, SpaceX announced plans to launch uncrewed Starship missions to Mars in 2026 to test landing reliability. If successful, crewed missions could follow by 2028, with Musk envisioning a self-sustaining Martian city within 20 years. His goal? To make humanity multiplanetary, reducing the risk of extinction by not keeping all our eggs in one basket. Other players, like NASA and China's space agency, are also eyeing Mars, with robotic missions paving the way for human exploration. While The Simpsons' 2026 timeline for colonization is ambitious, real-world projections suggest a permanent colony might take decades. The show's depiction of Mars as a frontier aligns with today's space race. As Musk pushes the boundaries of what's possible, The Simpsons' once fantastical vision feels eerily prescient. Will 2026 mark the first step toward a Martian future? 18. AI's growing dominance. In the 2012 episode The Robot, Mr. Burns replaces his power plant's human workers with robots, leading to chaos in Springfield. The episode's comedic take on automation raises serious questions about AI's impact on society, a topic that's now front and center. AI is advancing at a breakneck pace. Experts predict that by 2026, AI could outperform humans in tasks like writing high school essays, and by 2027, it might master truck driving. The global AI market is expected to hit $900 billion by 2026, transforming industries from healthcare to entertainment. But with great power comes great responsibility. Former Google CEO Eric Schmidt has warned that AI systems could soon operate beyond human control, urging stronger oversight. In Hollywood, voice actors like Hank Azaria worry about AI replicating their performances, threatening livelihoods. The Simpsons' portrayal of AI-driven chaos feels like a cautionary tale. As we integrate AI into daily life, we must balance innovation with ethics. Could 2026 be a tipping point for AI's role in society, as the show hinted? The answer depends on how we navigate this technological revolution. 17. Digital surveillance boom. In the 2010 episode To Surveil with Love, Springfield blankets the town with surveillance cameras, sparking debates about privacy. Another episode, Specs and the City, sees Mr. Burns distribute smart glasses to employees, not out of kindness, but to spy on them. Sound familiar? Today, facial recognition, data tracking, and wearable tech are ubiquitous. By 2026, the global surveillance market is projected to grow significantly, driven by advancements in AI and IoT devices. Tech companies collect vast amounts of data, often without clear consent, raising concerns about a Big Brother reality. The Simpsons' satirical take on surveillance feels less like fiction and more like a mirror to our world. As governments and corporations expand monitoring capabilities, the line between security and intrusion blurs. Will 2026 see us fully embrace this digital panopticon, as The Simpsons suggested, or can we reclaim our privacy? The show's foresight prompts us to question where we're headed. 16. Environmental disasters. In 2 cars in every garage and 3 eyes on every fish, Bart catches a 3-eyed fish near Springfield's nuclear plant, highlighting the dangers of pollution. The Simpsons movie takes it further, with a contaminated lake leading to Springfield's quarantine under a giant dome. These stories, once fictional, echo today's environmental crises. Climate change is intensifying, with rising sea levels, extreme weather, and pollution threatening ecosystems. By 2026, experts predict worsening conditions, from coastal flooding to biodiversity loss. Real-world incidents like chemical spills and microplastic contamination mirror The Simpsons' warnings. The show's exaggerated scenarios serve as a wake-up call: ignore environmental oversight, and we risk a Springfield-style catastrophe. As we near 2026, the parallels are striking. Can we heed these animated lessons and shift toward sustainability, or are we doomed to repeat Springfield's mistakes? The Simpsons challenges us to act before it's too late. 15. Sky-high advertising. In a 1995 episode, Springfield's residents gaze at personalized billboards in the sky, tailored to individual characters. What seemed like satire then is now inching toward reality. Tech companies are experimenting with drone billboards, laser projections, and AI-driven ads that target consumers based on location and browsing history. By 2026, experts predict sky advertising could become as common as social media ads. Imagine walking outside and seeing a holographic ad for a product you just searched for. Brands are eager to capture attention in a screen-saturated world, and the sky is the next frontier. But this raises questions: is this a technological marvel or a step toward an inescapable surveillance economy? The Simpsons' vision of invasive advertising feels unnervingly close. As 2026 approaches, we must decide how much intrusion we're willing to tolerate. The show's foresight makes one thing clear: the future of advertising could be both dazzling and dystopian. 14. XRP's $589 myth. A viral image of Bart Simpson writing XRP to hit $589 by end of year on a chalkboard sparked rumors that The Simpsons predicted a massive surge for Ripple's cryptocurrency. But there's a catch: the image was digitally manipulated and never appeared in the show. The $589 figure likely originated from online speculation, possibly tied to a user named BearableGuy123, who in 2018 hinted at a significant XRP price increase. As of January 2025, XRP trades at $3.14, boosted by Ripple's legal victories and a crypto-friendly US regulatory environment. Still, $589 remains a pipe dream without concrete evidence. The Simpsons has a knack for capturing cultural trends, but this prediction is pure internet folklore. By 2026, XRP's value could rise further, but the show's alleged foresight here is more myth than reality. The crypto world is unpredictable. Will The Simpsons inspire another viral hoax? 13. Digital currency takeover. In Frinkcoin, Professor Frink invents a cryptocurrency, becoming Springfield's richest man. Other episodes depict Bitcoin's value soaring, reflecting the volatile crypto market. These storylines satirize the rise of digital currencies, a trend gaining momentum today. By 2026, central banks are exploring digital currencies, and cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum are increasingly mainstream. The global shift toward a cashless society, accelerated by mobile payments and blockchain technology, makes the Simpsons' vision plausible. Could physical money become obsolete, as the show suggests? The crypto craze shows no signs of slowing, and the Simpsons' focus on digital wealth feels prophetic. As we approach 2026, the question isn't whether digital currencies will dominate, but how they'll reshape our economy. Once again, The Simpsons seems to have seen it coming. 12. Autonomous vehicles. In a 1999 episode, The Simpsons showcased a self-driving freight truck long before autonomous vehicles were a reality. Today, companies like Tesla and Waymo are making driverless tech a reality. Tesla's Cybercab, a steering wheel-free taxi, is slated for roads by 2026, while autonomous trucks are being tested for freight transport. AI and automation are driving this revolution, promising safer, more efficient travel. The Simpsons' early depiction of self-driving tech feels like a bullseye. As 2026 nears, we're on the cusp of a driverless future, one the show envisioned decades ago. Will we embrace this change, or will unforeseen challenges slow us down? 11. Space tourism. In a 2014 episode, Richard Branson appears in space, years before his 2021 Virgin Galactic flight. The similarity stunned fans, but it's more than a coincidence, it reflects the rapid rise of commercial space travel. By 2026, Virgin Galactic plans to operate 8 monthly flights with its Delta-class spacecraft, carrying 6 passengers each. With over 700 ticket holders, space tourism is becoming accessible to the ultra-wealthy. The Simpsons' knack for capturing emerging trends shines here. As private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin push further, the show's vision of space as a commercial frontier feels spot on. What other space leaps will 2026 bring? 10. Female U.S. President. In Bart to the Future, Lisa Simpson becomes the first female U.S. president, a bold prediction from 2000. As 2026 approaches, the idea feels less far-fetched. Globally, women are ascending to leadership roles, and Gallup reports nearly half of Americans expect a female president soon. The barriers to women in politics are crumbling, and The Simpsons' foresight taps into this momentum. Whether it's 2026 or beyond, the show's depiction of Lisa in the Oval Office feels like a nod to an inevitable shift. Could The Simpsons score another political prediction? 9. Smart homes. In Treehouse of Horror 12, The Simpsons install the UltraHouse 3000, an AI-powered home system that controls everything until it falls for Marge and tries to eliminate Homer. By 2026, the global smart home market is projected to reach $140.2 billion, driven by AI assistants and connected devices. Smart homes optimize energy, enhance security, and simplify daily tasks, but they also raise privacy concerns. The Simpsons' satirical take on AI's overreach feels timely. As we integrate more tech into our homes, the show's warning about control and surveillance looms large. Are we ready for this AI-driven future? 8. 3D food printing. In a 2005 episode, Marge creates a 3D printed cake from a photo. At the time, it was pure fantasy. Now, 3D food printing is a reality, with companies printing plant-based steaks and lab-grown meat. By 2025, the market could reach $44.5 million, driven by sustainability and customization. Challenges like cost and regulation remain, but The Simpsons' vision of food tech is coming true. By 2026, could 3D printers become kitchen staples? The show's ability to predict niche innovations continues to amaze. 7. Augmented reality ads. In a 2007 episode, The Simpsons featured a device resembling Apple's Vision Pro, with pop-up ads invading characters' vision. As AR headsets gain traction, immersive advertising is becoming a reality. By 2026, AR-driven ads could turn daily life into a constant commercial, tailored to our interests. The Simpsons' depiction of inescapable marketing feels both thrilling and unsettling. Will we accept holographic billboards floating around us, or push back against this ad-saturated future? the show's foresight challenges us to set boundaries. 6. Climate refugees. The Simpsons has hinted at environmental displacement, a growing reality as climate change intensifies. By 2026, rising sea levels and extreme weather could displace millions, from Bangladesh to the US. Most countries lack policies for climate refugees, leaving many stranded. The show's environmental warnings resonate as we face a global crisis. The Simpsons' ability to spotlight real-world issues through fiction is uncanny. Will 2026 force us to confront this exodus, or can we act to mitigate the damage? 5. Personal drones. In a 2010 episode, drones monitor Springfield's surveillance program. Today, drone technology is advancing rapidly, with applications from delivery to personal assistance. By 2026, drones could handle shopping, security, or even act as aerial companions. Companies like Georgia Tech and Falkor Systems are pushing drone innovation, but privacy and regulation remain hurdles. The Simpsons' vision of drones as everyday tools feels within reach. Are we ready for a drone-driven world? 4. Virtual education. In The Miseducation of Lisa Simpson, Springfield's STEM school uses algorithms to tailor education. By 2026, the e-learning market is projected to hit $336 billion, with universities like Adelaide ditching lectures for digital platforms. Virtual classrooms break geographical barriers but risk losing human connection. The Simpsons' satire of tech-driven learning feels prophetic. As education evolves, the show's insights urge us to balance innovation with interaction. Will virtual classrooms dominate by 2026? 3. Biometric security. In To Surveil with Love, Springfield's surveillance surge hints at biometric tech. By 2026, the biometric market could reach $8.8 billion, with facial recognition and fingerprint scans securing everything from phones to airports. Deepfakes pose a threat, but advancements continue. The Simpsons' nod to a monitored future feels eerily accurate. As biometrics become our digital keys, the show's foresight raises questions. Are we ready to trust our faces and fingerprints? 2. Animal communication. AI is unlocking interspecies communication, with researchers decoding animal sounds. By 2026, we could understand dogs' barks or birds' calls, a concept The Simpsons has flirted with through its tech predictions. This breakthrough could transform our relationship with nature but raises ethical concerns. What will animals tell us? The Simpsons' knack for anticipating innovation makes this feel plausible. As AI bridges the gap, the show's legacy of foresight grows stronger. 1. Underground cloning scandal. In a fictional 2026 storyline, Lisa uncovers a government cloning experiment in a hidden cave, with a celebrity whistleblower silenced. While purely speculative, cloning tech is advancing, and The Simpsons' history of predictions lends it intrigue. Could 2026 reveal ethical dilemmas in biotech? This scenario, though far-fetched, taps into real fears about science outpacing morality. The Simpsons' ability to blend satire with foresight keeps us guessing. What's next? Conclusion. From Mars to AI, The Simpsons has an uncanny ability to mirror our future. As 2026 approaches, their predictions, rooted in satire but grounded in possibility, challenge us to reflect on the world we're building. Whether it's colonizing planets or decoding animal speech, the show's legacy reminds us that fiction can illuminate reality. Which prediction will hit closest to home? Only time will tell, but one thing's certain: The Simpsons will keep us watching, laughing, and wondering what's next.